Hello everybody and welcome back to Frostpunk 2. Now this is the first proper video on the channel, which is Frostpunk 2, but I have done a stream which released on last Friday, which was the official release date of Frostpunk 2, so go check that out if you want to. However, for this, you will be going back to the beginning of the game, so there's no reason you need to go back to that. So we are going to play from the prologue, which is the Wanderers, about a group of people outside of the main cities who are wandering through the Frostlands and are able to survive. We're going to start with that because it's mostly a tutorial, so today you'll kind of learn the basics of the game, and we'll then move on into the main game and see how that goes. Today, I'm going to be focusing on this with the camera for the first time, so please do tell me what you think about this. I've got a brand new camera, which is right up here, and so it's a bit of a new one. I will say that my mic is kind of shedding a shadow on me, so I'll try and sort this out to be a bit better going forward. But for now, we are going to go in. So far, we have these people who are roaming the frozen desert. They don't remember a world before the Great Frost. The whiteout is coming, and again they've reached the old machine. They will rely on its furnace to provide the heat that they need. In the past they've made sure there was enough supplies, but the numbers have grown, so now it is harder to provide for everyone. Let's get into this. So it took me a while to get used to this in the original stream that I did. It was an opening day stream. I had never seen anything about this game before, so overall it was a very unique experience for me. But we are going to see all of what I've learnt in that first day in this tutorial, because the tutorial is relatively straightforward and I can do most of the things that I need to do because it's on the easiest difficulty for now. Eventually we will be working our way up to the highest difficulties and challenges, and we'll be doing a lot of Frostpunk on this channel. Prologue, the Wanderers. So the main thing that I learned very quickly in this game is you need to, well, first we need to restart the furnace, but the first thing we have to do is down here, we now have to use this frost breaking area to actually choose what we need to do. And I keep clicking there when I don't need to. I need to move myself down here, and we're going to go all the way to this back oil refinery, because we kind of need both of them operational, which is very good. I am going to immediately start on the next one, though, because we also need to go over here. You notice that there's nothing else around here, so I'm not going to worry too much about this, so we're just going to kind of use these extra two to kind of fill in the gaps. The other thing we need to be looking at is if I can go over here on this side, we've got two food sections that we need to go for. So I'm going to immediately jump for that, and we're going to head over this way for this, which I can't quite reach, but then we can use this opportunity to get further along here as well. So we're going to start with this, and then we are going to click, by all means, go, because we've got these three districts. Oh, the one other thing we can do is we can get this up and running. So I need to use two of these here and set this up very nicely. And then once that's clicked OK, there's going to be a bit of lag. My computer is not... It's not a bad computer, but it struggles a little bit with this so far. And we're going to need some more of these. That's fine. Not enough to finish district. Not enough tiles. Oh, I'm going to have to break open a few more, aren't I? But for now, we are going to jump up to... What's 4 say? Ooh! Overlays. I've learned overlays today. Heat and fuels and materials, which is very good. Food, workforce... district proximity effects, I don't know what that is, and then you also have alt, which is base economy. Where is that? That's not the right alt. That's the right alt. Base economy. We'll see what that means in a second. We're going to blast our way through this tutorial today, though. It should be fine. I think all of this is now cleared, so we can now go here and go to some extraction districts. So each of these needs 3. So we're going to put one there. And do I have enough space for another one? I do. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 there. So these guys are nice and close to each other. And then I also need to put one over here. But for now, I also want to get a second housing district. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So all of this is going to be nice and close together, so it should be fine. As you can see, we need to get these up and running. And then the final thing we're going to do is over here. Now that we've got to this one, we also want to go along here. Can I get all the way to this back one? I can. Very nice. I also kind of want to expand out this way, so we're going to do that as well, which is very good. We're frost breaking as much as we can, and we are setting up a lot of our collection points and our houses. So everything is very good, very nice. Everyone's going to be good. The Dreadnought's furnace now needs to be turned on, which I can do. Perfect. We can go into overdrive, but we don't really need to. We've got some district abilities, but down here we are going to see that we have got oil, and we now need to provide our basic infrastructure. We need prefabricated parts. We brought some with us. The rest need to be extracted from the wreckages. We can do that very quickly, and we will be able to do this. And here we are able to... Yeah, this is fine. This was just telling us about oil and what we need to do, but I'm more than way ahead of you because I just need to go 1, 2, 3. Now this is going to be set up, and then we need to go for our food districts, which require more heat stamps, which are taking some time. Heat stamps are the currency in this game, which I'm still mastering how to use properly, because I don't want to get stuck too much without the ability to use it. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 there. And we kind of want to then, yeah, we're going access to food. That is our next option. I kind of want to break a few lines along here just to make it so it's a bit easier for us to do something that is very, very clever in a second. Because we're going to need to sort out our food collections very, very quickly. Over here seems to be absolutely fine. It would be nice to get an extraction district over here to make sure these are up and running. So we're going to sort that out. But now this area is cleared and we're going to have a food district. Very good. We now need to prepare for the whiteout. We've secured our immediate survival. We now just need to stockpile enough food for when the whiteout comes. We've got a whiteout in 71 weeks, but our main target is going to be to use our food. How much more? We need 10 more prefabs. We are getting them that we need, which is very good. We're going to go for a food district right here, and we're going to do that, which is nice. And then we have got these. These food hubs are going to be able to help us improve our collection for everything. We need to focus our efforts as much as we can on everything here, though. We're talking about here, we may not be able to fill this food stockpiles without exceptional measures. Consider asking the Wanderers to tighten their belts or instill emergency shifts. I'm going to see if I can do it without emergency shifts. This is my first challenge in this entire thing. I'm going to try and use my opportunities to get to all of our food collection points. There's some oil down there, but our main target is going to be to go along this way to try and get to this food and then to the food down below as well. Because then I want to use hubs as much as I can, because then I can start to reduce the workforce that are needed. We're going to do another one of these over here, which is very good. Did I not actually click OK? Is that the problem? That's what's happened here. Do one there. Nice. And can I do another one? I can do. We're going to get most of these up and running. And I was about to say, I can't expand these. The expansion is something that I can do in the other games as well. So now this is being cleared and expanded. We can get our space over here. And we're going to move our movements around to here to get to this other section, which is very, very nice. I can then go back into here. We have got enough space for another food district. Well, once this is done, this should be good. Very nice, very nice. We can go here. We're going to go for a food district 1, 2, 3. And turn that on. And do we have enough for this? We do. One's going to go right in there to make sure that's all nice and sorted. Feel like we're doing all right now. What's this saying? Ah, this is our choice, which will be for the rest of the runs that we do. So, this happens after the events of our Frostpunk 1. And in Frostpunk 1, you either have the option to choose Order, or you have the option to choose Faith. Now, it comes down very much to how you kind of want to play the game in that game. But this one, it's more how you view what happened in the previous one. Now, I was very much a person who went down the faith side of things, but I have done Order as well. I think I'm going to go for faith in this first playthrough. Maybe in the future we will look at an Order playthrough once I've done one full playthrough of religion. Here we go. We are going to go for this, and that is how we are going to move forward. We now have 144 weeks to stockpile the food, and we only have 54. That is a problem. We also need to think about our materials. So we are going to do this. Oh, we need more workforce. So let's set this up and set this up. So that hopefully should mean that we have enough people. Good. I need to start to make sure that we are... we need to gather more materials. Very much so. So we've got enough time to use our frost breaking. So there are materials over here. This is our target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to start by moving over here as well to get to these. But that is a very, very nice opening thing. We're very close to getting enough food. We just kind of need one more selection. My target is going to be to do this, and we're going to keep doing this to make sure that we are sorted out. We're going to expand our efforts over here, which is good. We're going to do this. Eventually, I was about to say this one's about to run out. We're going to look in here. What's this saying? Some people are willing to sacrifice themselves. We are not going to sacrifice themselves at all. We don't need to do that. But first and foremost, we need some more workforce once this is done. And I think that may be our last one we're going to do. Which is fine. So we're going to do this. We're now going to go here. We're going to go for an expansion. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 because we need those, which is very good. We've still got 300 workforce, but that's going to come knocking down here as well. We've gone into a colder season, so we need to make sure this is all sorted. We've got some trust to rise, which is very, very good. We are now getting enough materials. How many people do we have? We have a lot of people. So I was about to say, another food district requires 200 workers. So if I do... oh, I'm not going to do that, actually. I want to pull that back. I want to get a good loop so that I could... Where could I put it? There, I think is the way to go. Because then I can fit a hub in there and get the best of possible things. I was about to say, I want a hub in there. Yes, please. Nice. So this should mean that we are at our maximums here. There's a lot of things I need to be clicking on. Over here, we have got information about some seals. We are not going to go for them, though. In the stream I did, people were talking about how we want to save the seals. We are going to save the seals. It's important for us. We're now going to demolish this as well. I think this is no longer got access. It's no access to a resource deposit, which seems interesting. I don't know quite understand what that means. But the main thing we want to do here is we want to go over here and we want to get these ones as well. Although I don't think I have enough people to work through this. We're going to set this up. We're going to set this up, which is very good. We're saving the game automatically, and we are getting so much food, we will get it in time, which is perfect. This is now out of materials, so we are going to delete. Oh, that's what it means. It means it's run out. So we can now demolish both of these sections and use them somewhere else, which I think gives us a lot of benefits. It gives us a lot of prefabs and stuff, but that's the main effort we can get. We should hopefully get a few more people backing. Once these have all been demolished, we get a lot more materials, and we can do it without having to do any of our additional things. All of these optionals are fully optional for us. What's this saying? The whiteout draws near. People in case. We're not going to resort to extremes. We should be fine. We're going to be fine. Look, 27 weeks, 33. It will just be in time, but we're going to do it. It's very, very close. I just hope that these are all got enough in them, because I think that is all the food we have. That is all the food in the game. Oh, there is one over here. That's the seal colony, which we're not going to do. I think we're all right. You know, I think we are okay. We're going to push on with it, and we're going to see if it all goes. Otherwise, we are going to have to adjust ourselves strongly. We've got 20 weeks. We've got an extra 6 weeks to adjust if we need it. We should be fine. We should be fine. But we're going to see how much things are running out for. I think I can just let this run to the end now. How long? It says it's nearly depleted. By how much? Total output. Does it say how much longer for? It's got 6.1, 19 weeks. 19 weeks is fine. We've got more than enough. We can do it. The first ones to run out will run out after we've stockpiled enough. There's no need to tighten our belts. There's no need for any of this, which is very, very good. We don't have that much workforce, which is absolutely fine. Both of these are kind of doing their job. We've got enough food, we're getting enough materials, and we've got plenty of houses for everyone. Everything is looking kind of in the way we want it to. This is all looking really, really well, actually. Very nice. 3 weeks. 2 weeks. And finally, without further ado, we have achieved our goal. So now we wait and make sure that this keeps moving. I was about to say, that needs to keep increasing, if I'm totally honest, because I don't want to get stuck in a situation without it. But soon these are going to run out and we can delete them, and then we can have everyone huddled back in here. About to say, I kind of want to do some more things, but there's not much else I can really do. I suppose I could expand down here, but I don't really need to. We're building up such a stockpile. That's now run out. We're going to immediately get this demolished, because there's no reason to have it, which is very, very good. It's now pushing ourselves over. We have less than a week. Let us just 7, and we are in 90, and the whiteout is here. And as we see, we've got a reduction of food, but that kind of makes sense. And we are going to keep ourselves alive. We have done it. The tutorial isn't actually too difficult in this game, but it's a good introduction to how districts work, to how ice breaking works, and how it all kind of comes together. So, welcome to Frostpunk 2. We will continue this playthrough on Friday. I hope to see you there, and I hope this episode so far has been relatively straightforward in how to do the tutorial without too much trouble. We'll see what the ending is, and then we will move to the end of the episode. When the whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were ready. Everyone was thankful we acted fast and gathered enough food in the time. The miracle of the seal colony strengthened our hope that our journey will lead to a promised land. Our elders have added this story to our great tales, alongside warnings about a sinful city that still pumps smoke into the sky. We survived. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on Friday for the next part. Ta-ra.